Good morning. It's Thursday of week 1 of virtual learning. I think it might actually be warm and sunny today. Well, warm and sunny comparatively today, which is perfect since we're learning about Hawaii. I'm very excited to watch Moana today. Thank you, Noah, for giving me your Disney Plus login so that I don't have to miss out. Today, if you haven't looked at it yet, we are looking at a song from Moana, You're Welcome. It's the Maui song. So you're going to look at the lyrics to You're Welcome and compare and contrast them to what we read about Maui yesterday. So what you're going to do, I'm going to share my screen with you. Oops. So what I would do if I were you, I've got the essay up here, start with the thesis. So it asks us to compare and contrast the Disney's portrayal of Maui and the article we read yesterday. So you need to take the important words, right? So you got Disney's portrayal of Maui, the article we read yesterday. I would not say the article we read yesterday. I would sub in the title of that article, and you can say compare and contrast, you can say similar and different, but you need to say something along the lines of the two portrayals have similarities and differences. But let me be clear, you need to say what those two portrayals are. I just don't want you to copy my thesis. You don't have to do this next part. I think it's really helpful to look at like a chart before I start writing. So what I am doing is making a chart that says, like this is Disney, this is both of them, and this is the article from yesterday. So just to be clear, when I'm looking at the lyrics, I'm looking to see basically, because yesterday I said that Maui was mischievous. So I'm looking to see if he's portrayed as mischievous in the song as well. I'm looking, so I think that we could definitely say he is mischievous. I'm just going to pick the best line for it. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its gut. I'm looking. Yeah, so I think that would be probably the best part, right? The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. So, mischievous, spelled it right today. The quote from yesterday's article, and from Moana, it was, oh, I've already forgotten it. Go away. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. So that's something I could put in both. And then something that I, like, for example, if I thought the Disney article portrayed him as like overconfident, I'd put that here, but not here if I didn't see it in the article from yesterday. Since it does ask you to compare and contrast, you need something for each of these, right? You need Disney, something that Disney has that the article from yesterday doesn't have, something that they both have, and then something that the article had that Disney doesn't have. When we're looking at actually writing this essay, as always, we're going to do an introduction and a conclusion. You can just start with a hook, This is so much easier when I have you guys actually talking to me. Our hooks can be a quote, it can be a story, it can be an interesting fact. I normally steer clear of interesting facts, but in this case, an interesting fact might work because you did read about Maui yesterday. If you don't do an interesting fact about Maui, you should probably give some background information about who Maui is. And then your thesis that you wrote up here. The conclusion is just going to be restate your thesis. As you guys know, conclusions are my weak point, but that's okay. So your body paragraphs, you can do this a couple of different ways. You could do like one paragraph where you, like in each paragraph, talk about like a different character trait that it gives you. I think what would make more sense for me is body paragraph 1 to be similar portrayal, and then body paragraph 2 be different portrayal. But in all body paragraphs, you're going to start with a topic sentence that relates back. You're going to do evidence, explain, evidence, explain, evidence, explain. Ideally, you're going to have all three. And then end with like a transition sentence that goes into like what you're going to do next. Something along the lines of like, while they did have a lot of similarities, there are also a lot of differences. Or while Maui was portrayed as mischievous, he was also portrayed as more adventurous in like a positive light. Some advice: don't forget to follow your writing goals, obviously. But another thing is, don't forget the counterclaim, either as like a whole paragraph or just as a notation in one paragraph. This is still the same idea as the other articles. So you still need to start with like an objective summary. It's a little bit harder with a song to write an objective summary, but it still tells a story, so you can definitely do a summary. Any words you don't know, which might be more difficult in this song because it is a Disney level song, and try to come up with 3 things you've learned. I'm really excited to read your essays about this, and I do suggest that everyone go ahead and listen to this song. I would play it for you, but I'm sure that would get flagged on YouTube as copyright or something. Don't forget about our 1 o'clock Zoom today. Ms. Hutcherson and I are going to start offering English-focused Zooms. I can't remember what time we said we were going to do it, but we will make that very clear to you in our 1 o'clock Zoom today. All right. Have a really good day. I miss you guys. I really enjoy seeing your faces in those Zooms. I know they're not necessarily super productive for all of us, but it's nice to just see everybody. So please keep coming to those. We miss you. All right. Have a good day.